I'm Alexandra and this is my informative speech. Money won is often twice as sweet as money earned. This is a quote from Fast Eddie from The Color of Money, only this quote is referring to hustling and gambling while playing pool. I, however, will be referencing the game of Blackjack, otherwise known as 21, and I will be going over the fundamentals, the how to play, how to bet, some terms throughout my speech, as well as options offered whether or not you're going to play a single deck or a multi-deck table. I've played Blackjack for several years and have often been successful. I'm here to help you understand how to bet, how to play, the odds and probabilities, and the options offered in order to help you achieve a profit. It takes hard work and dedication to be a good Blackjack player. Here's why. The object of Blackjack is to achieve a total that is greater than or equal to the dealer's cards without going over 21. Typically, at Blackjack tables, you have 7 seats against the dealer. The limits of the minimums and maximums will change from house to house, often called house rules, and the payouts will be different from casino to casino. You have to bet before the cards are dealt in order to show the dealer that you are wanting to play this hand. After betting, 2 cards will be dealt to each player. Depending on the house rules, they will either be face up or face down. They differ with the table option as well. After you are given your cards, the dealer will then check his or her cards. Card values are going to be equal to the number on the card. So if you're given a 7, you're going to count that as a 7. Jacks, queens, and kings will all be counted as 10, and aces are the real kicker. Aces can either be used for 1 or 11, depending on how it will best suit you. Now that you have somewhat of a basic understanding, I'll explain how all of these work together when figuring odds and probabilities. It's crucial to know how the casino gains its edge in order to win. The edge is basically what the casino earns on each bet played. So once the cards are dealt, it is your option to play. The player's options are either going to be a hit, where you're going to let the dealer know that you would like another card, or you can stand if you think that your card can beat what the dealer has. Double down is an awesome option that I like to play. Let's say you have the cards 4 and 7. These are my favorite. That equals 11. So you have a strong chance that a 10 is going to be dealt to you. So you can have the option to double your initial bet. If you are given a pocket pair, which means that you have 2 of the same card, such as 2 sevens, you have the option to split and create 2 betting piles. You also have the option to surrender. After all the players have checked their cards, you are able to stop your gameplay and you cannot resume playing until the next deal. The dealer's options, after every player is played, depend on the casino. Sometimes casinos will say that you have to stay on a soft 17. And when I say soft 17, I mean that the dealer has an ace or a 6. Almost all casinos, I haven't seen a casino yet that says that you have to stay. You have to hit if you have a soft 16 or hard 16, no matter what casino you go to. With a hard 17 being that you have something that equals 17 without using an ace, you must stay. The house advantage typically is an average of 8% that players will bust before the dealer shows. The probability of busting on a hit for player or dealer will go as follows. If you have a 12, you have a 31% chance of busting, 13, 39% chance, 14, 56% chance, 15, 58% chance, 16, a 62% chance, 17, 69% chance, 18, 77% chance, 19, 85% chance, 20, 92% chance, and of course 21, 100%, but a casino will not allow you to bet once you've reached 21. The odds will change slightly based on the option of the table, and the option of the table, again, I'm referring to either single deck or multi-deck tables. Multi-deck tables can be either 2 decks up to 8 decks. The edge is where they part ways. At a single deck table, the house has an edge of 0.17%, whereas a multi-deck table has of winning 0.46% to 0.66%. With fewer decks, you have the greater odds in the player's favor. Again, let's say you have a 4 and a 7, and the dealer is showing an ace. At a single deck, 16 out of 49 cards will be a 10, thus giving you a 32.7% chance of winning. At a multi-deck table, let's say a 6-deck table, which is the most common, you will see 96 out of 309 cards will be a 10, giving that a 31.1% chance of winning. It started out with single decks initially at the history of the game. However, because there were illegal moves such as card counting, the officials wanted to change it to multi-deck tables. The advantages of the multi-deck tables means that you don't have as much chance of cheating. You can't touch the cards, so let's say you have a quick slip of the wrist, you're not able to change your cards in order to achieve a blackjack. And it's harder to count those cards because there are typically so many cards to count. With that, you're able to reduce the house advantage and hopefully skew the advantage to your favor. As you can see, there's a lot more to blackjack than just counting to 21. As previously stated, it takes a lot of hard work and often years of dedication in order to become a great blackjack player and come home with a profit. Before gameplay, it's great to familiarize yourself with the how-tos, how to play, how to bet, and what your odds and probabilities are throughout the game. Knowing the odds and probabilities will often help you figure out which option of table is best for you, whether or not you think that you'll do better at a single deck table or a multi-deck table. You kind of have an idea what options are best for you now. So I'm looking forward to seeing you at the blackjack tables. Good luck, everyone.